What it do? It's your boy Crypto Bro 9000, and I'm back at you with another segment of that OG crypto funk. Yo, so now Ripple's in the bank repo industry. Now, when I say repo, I don't mean like they're repoing cars for people who default on loans. What this is like when at the end of the day, by law, banks have to be compliant and they have to have their books balanced. So what they do is they borrow from other banks, just to get the money for that day so they could balance the books. So banks short on cash sell treasuries to lenders like money funds, and they buy them back the next day with like a 5% interest pop. It's quick loans to balance the books and meet the reserves and keep the regulators chill. When cash get tight, the feds jump in, and that's who covers the spread with cheap repos to stop rates from spiking, like the 2019 crunch. But Ripple is still in the show because their September deal with DBS and Franklin Templeton tokenizes funds like SG Benji on the XRP ledger. And they're swapping for RLUSD in like 3 seconds. No wires, no billions trapped. And this is kind of crazy because at the same time, they're knocking on the Fed's door with a master account app. So it's the Fed that has to, cover the spread. So Ripple is ready to play in the big leagues. Ripple standard custody, Michael compliant, SOC 2 audited, sitting pretty for a bank trust. XRP's poised to streamline those spreads, selling repos globally while the Fed watches. Petrodollar is fading, and XRP is the new plug. Let's talk about the future of payments and why it matters right now. Brad Garlinghouse recently made a powerful point. Blockchain isn't just tech, it can be a tool for retention. Look at Uber. Faster payments mean happier drivers. That's not a theory, it's real world impact. Now imagine that same principle applied across global marketplaces. The XRP ledger delivers near instant low-cost cross-border transactions. No more waiting for days for payments to clear. No more unnecessary fees eating into margins. For freelancers, vendors, gig workers, that reliability builds loyalty. It keeps people engaged. Timely payments aren't just convenient, they're strategic. In today's digital economy, delays mean attrition. Inefficiency means lost trust. So here's the real question. If blockchain offers this kind of advantage, speed, security, transparency at scale, why haven't more major platforms fully embraced it? Garlinghouse isn't just making a case, he's issuing a challenge. This is about modernization, competitiveness. It's time for businesses to stop asking if they should adopt blockchain and start asking how they can adopt blockchain. The tools are here. The opportunity is now. The next wave of innovation and payments won't be led by those who wait, but by those who act. Since we talking gig economy, I'm going to keep it a buck. Uber drivers wait for the 2 weeks for pay, and that does kill retention. But Zebec's the perfect fit, especially at 0.0042. Streams pay second by second. You could go with USDC or you could go with fiat. And it's on 17 chains like Solana. Imagine Uber drivers cashing out daily, no delays. Daily. Man, they can cash out after each ride. They can be cashing out during the ride. But that would boost the satisfaction of being a driver and working at that company. Zebec's got 50,000 users and 1 billion process shows that it does work. Their sure deal hits 4 million workers already. XRP sells cross-border Zebec pays drivers now. Retention up, churns down, and a reset. This PayFi duo could run the game. Fam, who out here is stacking Zebec? Because if you ain't, why aren't you doing it? Imagine this, a bank that doesn't just hold your money, it rewards you in crypto. That's exactly what SBI Group is launching in Japan. It's called SBI Hyper Deposit. Starting September 23rd, customers can open an account that blends everyday banking with the future. This is how it works. You link your bank deposit with SBI Shinsei Bank and SBI Securities. Your yen balance becomes instant purchasing power. No transfers, no delays. You even earn interest, slightly above the standard rate. But the real innovation, open an account and you get XRP deposited straight into your wallet. This isn't a gimmick, it's a strategy. Because SBI has been all in on Ripple since 2012. Hell, they own about 10% of the company. They built SBI Ripple Asia to drive XRP adoption across the Pacific. They launched Japan's first XRP-powered international transfers. Now they're taking it further, tying mortgages, rewards, and daily banking to crypto. And the vision keeps expanding. NFTs on the XRP ledger, RLUSD is coming to Japan next year. Chairman Katao, he don't just believe in this, he betting on it. And you know that's the best kind of belief there is. SBI Hyper Deposit is more than a product. It's a statement. Traditional finance and digital assets aren't competing, they're converging. And SBI isn't waiting for the future. They're building on it. One hyper deposit at a time. You with me, fam? Yo, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, now is the perfect time. Share this video because it'll help me with the algorithm. And smash that like button because you know you want to smash. I'll catch y'all in these crypto streets. 9,000.